So I don't know how else to introduce this video other than to say I'm racing a Brompton bike around a crit course that goes down 2 flights of stairs for the Brompton World Championships. Guys, welcome back to the What Life. Let's roll. I was minding my own business last week and I got an email from the PR guys that work at Brompton who said, would I fancy coming to the Brompton World Championships during the VIA crit weekend? I thought, you know what, why not? Let's give it a crack. So a few things to know is I've never actually cycled a Brompton bike before, and it should be a fun race. It's the World Championships. There's 2 heats and then there is a finals that go on at some point. It's the same crit course that all the other riders are going to be doing. It's 5 loops. The race time itself is 45 minutes, which I think works out at 35 minutes plus 5 laps. So you get a 5-lap board. And you also go down 2 flights of stairs on a board, which you do as part of the crit race, but you will be doing it as part of the Brompton World Champs as well. Other than that, I think that's it. Just full send on a Brompton. Oh, and also it's the Le Mans start. So bike down, race to your bike, unfold your bike, and off you go. Add to that it's fancy dress. I think we're on to a winner. So it turns out basically all the information I've just given you is completely wrong. The race itself is 10 minutes plus 5 laps. Not only that, there are 10 qualifying races top 5 riders go through. The course is 900 meters and it probably takes about 1.5 minutes to 1:45 to do a lap. So Tom decided to take me through the Brompton flick, and I have never folded or unfolded a Brompton before, and this is going to be a key part of the race. He was giving me a quick rundown on basically how I get my Brompton from folded to unfolded as quickly as possible, because obviously it's a Le Mans start and my bike will start folded. But this is a whole day of bike stuff. There's crit racing, which I will be doing later as well, and this is just the Brompton World Champs with 2 heats. I think there's two or 3 heats, 50 people in each heat. Then you have a final, which will be later in the afternoon. Top, I guess, I don't know. I actually don't know. I'll find out. But I'm looking forward to it because I think we might be able to at least win the sprint to the bikes. And then I'll slowly just progress my way back through the field. So it'll be like a normal bike race for me. So one of the key features of the entire of the Brompton race, the Brompton World Champs, and the crit race that we're taking part in later is this, which goes from cobblestones or stones into a wooden platform back down onto the stones at the bottom, and everyone will be doing this. And there is a calming, a slowing measure, a bit of a chicane here before coming down and dropping down, but that's going to be a fun part of the course, not only for the Brompton World Champs, but also for crit racing. And I think the Brompton World Champs is a little bit of a shorter race than the crit race we'll be doing later. But I'm looking forward to it, especially the Brompton race, because it's nice to kind of just focus on the culture and the fun of it, and kind of keep that in mind, because obviously, a lot of time I talk about trying to get better, but this time I just get to enjoy it. Where are you from?
Germany.
Where?
Germany.
Sorry, you've come over for the... You haven't come over for this, have you?
Yeah, of course. Since 2014, every year.
For the Brompton World Champs?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Of course. We started in Goodwood and ended in London.
Oh wow. Well, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's a bigger event than I've kind of given it a bit of credit for. As mentioned, it is fancy dress, so I will be participating in that. And I think we're probably going to go a little bit semi-topless, jacket. You know, there's a lot of eccentric looks out here today. We're going full send with the heart rate monitor and my best Freddie Mercury look. We're on a sighting lap now, so I'm going to take you around the course. A Brompton has 4 gears to choose from. I'm not really dialed in at how to do gear changes just yet, but from what I understand, it's a down ramp and then it's a slope back up, gentle slope back up. So the down ramp is the aggressive part, and the slope back up is a bit more gentle. We can't do the ramp just yet because the course is not fully open. And some people are taking it on in cleats. I am going flat shoes, flat pedals, which is going to help me off the start line. And that's about it. Time to go full send now. We've got 10 minutes to start line. I think we get to do a sighting lap with everyone. Then we line up in the start. The Bromptons will be folded. We have to run to the bikes, unfold them, set them up, 5 loops, first across the line wins. Scratch race, love it. Other than that, I got my 4 gears set up, and it's just full send. And I'm actually really looking forward to this because it's great to do a, like, pin a number on, but it be all about fun / full send. A couple of middle-aged women that I think I can definitely so we're going to see how it goes. What front ring are we running there? 60. He's on a 60.
Taking out prison and do that, isn't it?
He set the stool out right there. 60 tooth front ring. Game on. It's quite a run. It's 45-50 meters from the ramp to the bikes, and we're going to gun that because my unfolding time is horrible. Find my bike, which again is going to be hard, and then it's just go. I do sincerely apologise for making you watch me try and put a Brompton together. It was my own fault. I had actually only practiced this twice. My handlebar, Max, what are you doing? Falls off. Leon is doing his best to try and help me out, and cheers fella for the pointers. I'm basically dead last after doing this, and that was meant to be like an illustrious Brompton flip that went completely wrong. Please note how my saddle is pointing almost directly sideways, but we still dive on the bike nonetheless. Once we got going, it was a lot of fun, and I have to say that it is a very, very enthusiastic race environment. There's tons of support, loads of loud cheering. I just set about trying to hammer as hard as I could. A few things worth pointing out though are the wheels on a Brompton are a little bit shorter, the cranks can still be reasonably the same length, and as much as I was enjoying flying past everyone, or at least like the middle / back markers on this first couple of laps, my race did kind of come a little bit of cropper in a sec. This course was so much fun, and despite almost getting chopped by a guy in a kilt, I did manage to put down a couple of really quite reasonable laps, and I was getting into it, settling in, putting the power down on my flat shoes.
Go Max!
At this point you can be forgiven for thinking that my race is going pretty well, overtaking the odd rider here or there. The ramp was a lot of fun, the cobbles are really good to ride on, absolutely no problems so far. Coming down the ramp for what is probably my 6th or 7th lap, we're about 12 or 13 minutes into this race. We're leading up to one of the faster corners on the course, and up until now everything has been going pretty damn well. But lo and behold, it is me. Crap. Guys, I bite the dust, have a big old pedal strike come flying off my bike. Crash, crash, crash gets shouted down the radio. So we had a pedal strike and we came flying off, and somehow I think I've knocked the rear derailleur because we are the gears are just clicking through, so we can't pedal anymore. So we're now just cruising around the crit circuit. That was a real lesson on crank lengths, wheel sizes, pedal heights, all that, especially in a crit race. I've completely ruined the Brompton that they've lent me. Oops, apologies guys. Okay, so what's happened is somehow during the pedal strike slash crash, the chain has come off of the rear jockey wheel on the derailleur, so there's no tension on the chain, so the chain's just skipping the whole time basically, which is not horrible for a bike. Not ideal, but right, we're done now I think. This is the scene of the accident. There's parts of my bike everywhere. Other than that, it was a lot of fun. I really need to learn how to unfold a Brompton, set a Brompton up. There was a lot of mistakes there, guys. But the support on the course, 100%. You need to come do this because it is just a lot of fun with really good support, and it's well organised. Time to give them their bike back and apologise, I think. So my top tip for anyone who wants to get into Brompton racing with a Le Mans start is take your time over the start, because my unfold was comically slow, and then it put me into a bit of a rush mode for the ride. But it was so much fun, just like herring round, crowd shouting. So I did really enjoy it. I you know, bleed for the sport, bleed for the Brompton World Champs. Whoa, that was so much fun though. I need to get the bike back to the mechanics so they can fix it up. Good news is we've completely fixed the bike. Just the chain, I basically just didn't put it on the rear derailleur properly, so it's back and running. Which, if I'd taken it was just a panic. I panicked off the start, putting the bike together. I panicked right coming around the corner, and then it ended up with a pedal strike. And then I've panicked getting off the floor after getting completely destroyed in a corner. Not a good day for the What Life. That's the pedal strike, but I fixed the Brompton bike, so now I don't have to give them back a broken bike. I can just kind of give them back a pseudo broken bike. What do you think of the Brompton World Champs?
Great experience. Enjoyed it.
You didn't see me come off though, did you?
No, but I got some good clips of you coming down the ramp.
Yeah.
So
what did you think of my Brompton flick?
I think you should let your viewers decide, because I actually recorded it. So.
It was terrible, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah.
So that's my Brompton adventure over for the day. I really did enjoy it. It was a lot of fun, kind of herring round. I wish I had a bit more experience of riding a Brompton, and then it probably would have worked out a lot better for me in terms of just like, obviously not coming off it. But I would recommend anyone that is up for a bit of a laugh and a bit of a fun kind of day out, you know, the Via Critorium for the Brompton World Championships was awesome. A lot of fun. Thanks for joining in, guys. Do like, subscribe, and I'll see you on another one soon.